Out on the sandhills of Nebraska, a battle is brewing. Rebecca Leslie is challenging Samuel Freed's homestead claim, and at the center of it all is a mystery about a missing house. The case will hinge on one witness, a local farmer who must prove that Mr. Freed has deserted his homestead.
State your name, age, and place of residence, occupation.
O.W. Carver, age about 48 years, Holt County, occupation farming.
Orly Carver is about to become the key witness in a case about things that weren't there. This seems oddly appropriate for a man who was often not there when people needed him most.
48 years.
He starts by lying about his age. He's really 38. Mr. Carver, did you notice you're under oath? The court needs to establish whether Freed has abandoned his claim, and that means proving that no one has been living there for 6 months or more. 2 of Carver's visits will prove crucial. The first comes in December 1906.
About what time were you first over the Freed land?
A year ago this month, I was through that section of the country hunting a homestead.
What time in December 1906?
I couldn't just say the day, but it was sometime along the week before Christmas. I spent 5 days in that locality.
So while other folks are out decking their halls, Orly Carver is out with a land agent looking at available claims. And that's how he knows this is Samuel Freed's place, because the agent tells him that this section isn't available.
When was the next time you were on the land?
July the 27th. I was on every quarter of it, hunting chickens and rabbits. I had a gentleman with me.
Both times, Carver claims to see nothing. No house, no improvements, just empty prairie and, apparently, some very elusive chickens. Under cross-examination, he explains that he was there looking for land for his own special benefit. He seems credible, but will his testimony unravel when the attorney presses for details?
Well then, if you don't know where the lines were bounding Section 28, how do you know the house wasn't on that particular quarter?
I know this much. There is no person with any inhabitation or abode except this lady who is present here at the contest within 2 miles. That is all I have to say.
Orly Carver stands firm. The homestead claim is canceled. Samuel Freed appeals all the way to the Secretary of the Interior. His lawyers file motions, briefs, requests, a flurry of legal paperwork, but the Department of the Interior upholds the cancellation. And Carver's testimony is key.
Grandpa built the Sandhills home through the Kincaid Act.
Now you might be wondering, what does a dusty land dispute from 1907 have to do with me? And more importantly, how did I even find this? I'm Nancy from Legacy Carvers, and I like to find old stories in dusty documents. I'd like to inspire you to do the same. And when I found this document, I was thinking about letters and how we don't have any, not from Grandpa. Grandpa Orly had this habit of disappearing for days or weeks at a time, and I always wondered, where did he go? Did he live a double life? Was he a secret agent? Maybe he wrote letters home, but he couldn't send them for fear of breaking his cover. This week I decided, well, I should search for Grandpa using my new favorite place, FamilySearch Full Text Search. First, you log into FamilySearch Labs and then just choose Full Text Search, and when the search screen comes up, type what you're looking for in these boxes. This can find all sorts of records that haven't been indexed yet. What does that mean for you? Well, think about trying to find things in a book that doesn't have an index. You're going from page to page. It's bad enough with a book, but FamilySearch has millions of unindexed documents, and it would take probably decades to page through all of those. So anyway, I type Orly Carver into the name field here and click on search, and up pops a document. It's called Land Case Files that were relinquished, canceled, or rejected. Very official sounding. It takes me to a dusty court document from 1907. You can move from page to page using this little arrow. So that's what I do. I page backwards until I get to the beginning of the story. And that's when I find out about Rebecca Leslie and Samuel Freed and Grandpa the Witness.
Dusty papers, tales come alive. Houses built
So here's a quick recap of what I got from FamilySearch Full Text Search. For one thing, I learned that sometimes when he was not at home, Grandpa Orley was actually out hunting for homesteads or chickens. And at first I thought, okay, cool, grab the info, add it to the family tree, done. You know, the genealogy checklist mode. But then I said to myself, wait, what's your hurry? You've found this man who is almost as elusive as those chickens, so hang out for a while. Read all of his testimony a few times. It isn't a letter, but it has his words as he spoke them. And go look things up. It turns out that Grandpa's protein of choice was not an escaped Orpington. These were prairie chickens, a totally different bird. And I could spend more time still looking at news articles, exploring other documents. The possibilities are endless. If you're itching to uncover stories like Grandpa Orley's, go check out FamilySearch Full Text Search. It's a game changer. They keep putting new documents out there all the time, and I'll put a link in the show notes to get you started. Click that, go explore, and let me know what incredible discoveries you make. Thanks for joining me. I'm Orley Carver's granddaughter, and unlike him, you know where to find me, right here on Legacy Carvers. I have some other videos about homesteads, so if you'll look in the corner of your screen, maybe there will be a link for you there. If not, check down in the comments and I'll also put links there.
The story's there in the government's plan.
Who was this locator?
A gentleman that lived at Long Pine.
Did he claim to know the lines out there and know the land?
Why, he didn't personally claim to know the lines, but he found the lines out by the neighbors that lived in that locality.
And you found no buildings or no one residing upon the land examined by you, did you?
Oh, sir, that is all I have to say.